Jack, have you tried C'est la Vie, the famous French restaurant located on Park Avenue? I heard it was chosen as the best restaurant in a cooking contest held in Paris last year.
Not yet. Mike in sales went there last Wednesday and he said the service and atmosphere were fantastic. He didn't say much about the food, though.
Apparently, the head chef specializes in seafood. I'd love to try steamed king crab or lobster. I want to try the weekend barbecue brunch as well.
It sounds tempting, but I have a bunch of things to catch up on this week. Why don't we go together next Friday?
Hello, Jennifer. This is Ted. We arrived at JFK Airport at 7. John is supposed to pick us up this morning, but he's not here.
He should have been there at least half an hour ago. I saw him leaving the office a couple of hours ago. If you'd like, I'll call him on his mobile phone to ask what's going on.
I already did, but I got his voicemail. He must be caught in rush hour traffic. If he's too late, we can take a cab. We don't want to be late for our 11 o'clock meeting with clients.
A taxi would be expensive. I'd advise you to take an airport limousine bus because there might be terrible traffic jams during peak hours. Please go to gate 5A and find a blue bus. It will pass the Hilton Hotel, so get off there. From the hotel, it takes just 2 minutes on foot to get to our office.
Look outside, Laura. It's been raining since early this morning. I was planning to go to a botanical park near Victoria Lake and have lunch there, but not in this gloomy weather.
Rain makes me blue. I need to go to a department store downtown to buy some clothes for my children, but I think we should refresh ourselves. Let me see. How about we try the new Italian restaurant called Roman Holiday on Jefferson Street? It has been receiving rave reviews lately.
That sounds like a great idea. I read the review about it in the Chicago Daily yesterday, and the food critic said their dishes are delicious and nutritional.
Really? We'd better check it out then. Just give me a second so I can change into something more comfortable.
Hi, Tony. Can I talk to you for a minute? I just received the results of our customer survey from Sam in the Public Relations Department.
Sure. The survey must be about the new version of our MP3 player we're planning to release in May.
That's correct. According to the results, it seems that almost every respondent loved it so much. As you know, this new version holds more than 2,000 songs, and it is 40% lighter than its predecessor. In addition, it features the latest technology like a touchscreen. However, some respondents don't seem to be happy with its price.
Well, that can be a problem. Price is one of the most important factors in the initial stage. Shouldn't we meet with the marketing team and find out if there's anything we can do to reduce the price? Hello, Rachel. Do you know what time the staff meeting begins today?
It is supposed to start at noon, but I may be a little late since I have an interview with an applicant for the secretary position. As you know, it has been vacant for 2 weeks. It's hard for me to take care of everything in my office without any assistance.
I know. I hope you will find a qualified one. By the way, can you tell me about the agenda for today's meeting?
5 managers, including me, are supposed to make presentations regarding various topics. Jack, the marketing manager, will describe our new ad campaign that will be launched at the end of the month, and I'm going to detail our annual budget. But I'm not sure what the other 3 managers are supposed to talk about.
Jane, did you see the report that I put on your desk in the morning? According to the report, our TV sales went down by 10%, while air conditioner sales increased by 5% last month.
No, I didn't have a chance to look at it because I was in a meeting with clients all morning. But the results seem a little surprising. As you know, we have spent millions of dollars on TV commercials on both of them for the past 3 months. The president has expected the sales of both models to go up drastically.
In my opinion, we should have lowered the prices of our HD TV lines. I think they are priced too high compared to those of our competitors. We better call a meeting as soon as possible in order to talk about the price issue with other executives.
Okay, I'll give you a call after I have my secretary arrange a meeting. It won't take long. I'll talk to you then.
Sandra, I want to make copies of this budget report for the afternoon meeting. It starts in about an hour, but the copier on the second floor is being used by someone. He said he needed to use it for at least 30 more minutes.
We have another copy machine in the corridor on the 3rd floor. It is adjacent to the mailroom. Like the one on the 2nd floor, it costs 5 cents per copy. It can also make change for $1 and $5 bills. You might want to see if it's available.
I was there a minute ago, but it is being inspected by the technician. It seems like it's broken again.
Well, if you are in a hurry, you should go to the photocopy shop situated next to the post office on Bostwick Avenue. It's roughly within a 10-minute walking distance from our office building. As far as I remember, it costs about 10 cents a copy. Even though it costs you more, it's much faster.
Hello, this is Tim Rice from TGX Corp. I'm calling to order 20 new laptops from your store. I saw your X20 model in your catalog, and I think I like it. I'd like to make sure it has a fast internal hard drive and a reliable dual-core CPU.
It absolutely does. I think you made a great choice. That model is one of our most popular laptops this year. You said you need 20 laptops, right? Your total comes to $25,000. I'm afraid we don't apply quantity discounts on orders fewer than 50.
Oh, it sounds too expensive. I know it's quite a small order, but we are one of your biggest customers. Last time we purchased over 100 printers at your store. So, can you make an exception for us this time? In fact, it's difficult for us to make both ends meet due to the recent fierce price competition.
Well, I'm not in a position to make that kind of decision. I'll talk to our vice president regarding your request when he comes back from his business trip tomorrow. I'll give you a ring as soon as I get the answer from him.
Ms. Gardner, could I get off work earlier than usual? I have a dental appointment at 4.
Okay, but make sure you come to work earlier tomorrow. Remember that we are supposed to have a meeting with the marketing team at 8 a.m., right?
Of course. You told me that they wanted us to design the new catalogue. As you requested, I have come up with a few ideas on cover design and layout.
That sounds great. Why don't we meet in order to review them before the meeting starts tomorrow? How about getting together at 7:30?
Terry, how's the construction project you're responsible for coming along?
I'm sorry to say this, but it's approximately 10 days behind schedule. A full building inspection conducted by our maintenance crew found leaky parts on the roof. Besides, it was reported that the heating system doesn't work properly.
That's bad news. But be sure to get everything straight before it's completed. By the way, how will you meet the deadline? The president won't be happy at all if the construction is not finished as scheduled.
Well, I know what you're talking about. That's why I'm planning to have people work some extra hours every day until the construction is completed. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a round-trip flight ticket to Sydney. I'm supposed to attend the convention there. I want to leave from JFK Airport on April 4th and come back here on April 9th.
Okay, sir. Let me see what I can do for you. Oh, you're in luck. There's one seat available in economy class. The flight departs at 10 a.m. on the 4th and returns at 8 p.m. on the 9th. How does that sound?
That's great. How much will it cost?
We're offering a 25% discount on every April flight because it's off-season. So your total comes to $1,450.
Ted, we are understaffed today. Peter called in sick and Susan is on vacation. I really hope we have no trouble serving dozens of guests in the banquet hall this evening.
Don't worry, Jenny. I already asked the trainee chefs to help us out. They can help prepare the appetizers and desserts. By the way, could you supervise and support them?
No problem. I'm sure they will be helpful. Meanwhile, they will get hands-on experience and learn how things go in the kitchen.
You got a point there. I will be around the hall to set up the chairs and tables. If you need me, don't hesitate to call me on my cell phone. Keep up the good work.
Hello, Jason. This is Cindy. I stopped by the construction site this morning on the way to work, but it doesn't look like the work has progressed much since my last visit. Did the rain we had last week put you behind schedule?
Don't worry, we're still on schedule. I'm sure we'll complete the construction work in March as scheduled.
I'm relieved to hear that. Our president is looking forward to it. I don't want to let him down.
There won't be any problem. Mr. Tucker, our construction team leader, said your store will be open to the public no later than March 10th.
Hello, is Mr. Smith in the office? I'm here for the delivery from McDonald Office Supplies.
I'm afraid he is not here. He is talking with overseas clients in the meeting room right now. If it's urgent, I can go and see if he's available for a minute. Otherwise, please give me your phone number and I'll ring you when he's back in the office.
Well, I don't think it's urgent because this is just a box of copy paper he ordered last week. If you don't mind, I'll leave it with you. but you need to sign here.
No problem. Where should I put my signature?
Miss Peterson, I was very impressed with your recent presentation made at the Dallas Expo. It was about new clothing materials, right?
Yes, I'm glad to hear you liked it. Actually, we finally commercialized materials developed with synthetic fiber technology about a month ago. They are warmer, lighter, and even more durable than any other material we currently use. They are perfect for our new winter clothing line, and we expect higher sales.
Great. When do you think your new winter clothing line, made of the new materials, will be available on the market?
Well, if everything goes well, we can release them on the market in a couple of weeks.
You know what? I was in charge of all the interior design work for this Greek restaurant. What's funny is that I've never had a meal here before.
Me neither. But Jake in marketing told me he really enjoyed authentic Greek dishes and atmosphere here the other day. He really recommended I try the lunch special. That's why I brought you here today.
Thanks, Peter. I think I love this place already because the servers are so kind and the atmosphere is gorgeous. Why don't we take our Japanese clients here next week?
That's a good idea. Not only will we treat them to dinner, but they'll also have the opportunity to see our interior design work.
Pardon me, I'm trying to get to City Hall, but I think I'm lost. Do you know where it is?
Sure. Go straight until you see the big lake on your right. Then take a left and keep walking for about 10 more minutes, and you will see the tall building on the left. You won't miss it.
It seems like it's too far to walk. Actually, I have an important job interview in about half an hour at City Hall. I don't want to get there too late. What should I do?
There's a subway station nearby, but you have to transfer to another line, which takes longer than walking. If I were you, I'd take a taxi across the street. I'm sure it'll take you there on time. Good luck on your interview.